Hello and welcome to this gentle practice. Make sure you have all the cozy props that you may need. We're just going to allow ourselves to feel from a place of compassion and understanding and pure love. So you can cry if you need to. We're just going to start in an easy seat, hands on the knees here for our cat-cows. So inhaling, bringing the chest forward, pull the belly in, open the heart, look up. And we'll exhale, go all the way back with the spine, rounding it, bringing the chin to the chest. Flowing with your breath, closing your eyes, allowing the emotions to come through, so not stopping it just because we're moving. Allow this emotion to move with you in your body. Breathing in as you come forward, and breathing out deeply as you go back. Keep going at your own pace, your own rhythm. Really root yourself into the floor, through your seat. And if you feel like taking circles with the torso, or even just rolling out the neck, feel free to do so. Moving nice and slow. Ensuring that you go the other way if you haven't already. And when you feel complete, finding yourself at center, elongating through the spine. We're going to now place the left hand down to the side and reach the right arm up and over for a side bend, relaxing the shoulders down, rooting into your seat, into the earth. Opening through the chest and breathing into wherever you feel the stretch. Breathing into whatever this posture has for you, whatever it brings up. We'll gently come back up, move on to the other side, planting the right hand and reaching the left up and over, opening through the chest, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Being where you are now, taking long, slow, deep breaths. Really focus on your inhales and your exhales. Gently come back up. And what we're going to do now is just bring one shin in front of the other, kind of like this. So I'm going to bring my right foot in front of the left foot in this easy seat. We'll take a nice deep inhale, straighten through the spine, root down through your seat and your booty, and reach the hands forward as you straighten through the spine. When you're ready, you can exhale, round the spine, drop the head. Create some space between the shoulders and the ears. Allow yourself to be heavy. being mindful of your knees, closing the eyes and breathing deep. On your next deep inhale, we'll slowly allow the palms to help us roll through the spine, the neck and the head being the last to arise. Let's switch the feet here, left foot and shin in front of the right. Straighten through the spine, inhale. And exhale, begin lowering down, reaching the arms forward, dropping the head, keeping the shoulders away from the ears, and breathing so deep. Allowing the breath to help you flow and feel completely from a place of love. Allow the head to be heavy. Take a deep, deep breath in through the nose. And as you exhale, slowly walking the hands up and rolling up through the spine. Finding a natural, easy seat now, placing the palms face down in the lap. Closing your eyes and finding stillness. Be fully here with yourself. You can gently blink the eyes open. What we're going to do now is come onto hands and knees. If you have sensitive knees, you can put a blanket underneath them. But we'll keep the knees underneath the hips and the wrists underneath the shoulders, spreading the fingers out naturally. Pulling the belly in and stretching back through the right leg, going forward and back. Creating some movement. Notice if you're looking down like me. I challenge you to look between the hands or even at the top of your mat. When you feel good on that side, moving on to the left leg, reaching it back, coming forward and back, opening up the leg, warming up, looking at the fingers or at the top of your mat, and breathing, nice long spine to create space. Begin to engage your core now. And slightly lift that left leg up and pull the knee into the left elbow, placing the foot on the outside of that left hand. Coming into lizard, so your feet are going to be off the mat, heel on the mat, opening the hips, dropping them down, and shifting from side to side. You can put your hands on blocks or books here to help you create more space, but really just breathe into the stretch. Don't force anything here. Point through the back toes and press them into the mat. And challenge yourself to look forward instead of down. Gently engage your core here, lifting the hips ever so slightly and heel toeing that front foot between the hands into your low lunge. Press into all four corners of the front foot, engage the thighs, pulling them in towards your center, and when you feel ready, coming up, placing your hands on the front thigh. Make sure that front knee is over the ankle, and if you want to challenge yourself, you can point your fingers up towards the sky and open your chest, looking up. Not sinking so deep here, just really lifting up and out of the pose, and then gently engaging the core as you deepen. Release the hands, placing that left hand down on the floor, on your hip, or even on the front thigh. Taking a little bit of a side bend, opening up the right side of the body. Breathe deeply. Engage your lower body to bring both hands up, opening through the chest by dropping the elbows and bringing the hands down to frame the foot. Carefully begin pushing back through the hips to straighten the front leg, bringing that left hip back to meet the right. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, round the spine. And do that a couple more times as you flex through that front foot. Flow with your breath. And when you feel ready, you can just round over the leg to stretch out, open up. Be here now with your body. Be here now with whatever you're feeling. And allow your breath to be a tool. Allow your breath to be your medicine. Let's take a deep breath in, begin to bend through that front leg, and then gently bring it back into our tabletop position, bringing the hands slightly in front of the shoulders, bringing the knees together, toes pointed down, shift forward into a modified plank. Engage through the core, push the ground away, begin to lower elbows to your sides. Take a nice deep inhale, baby cobra, or a full up dog if that feels right for you. Just opening up, take 3 deep cleansing breaths in through the nose and sighing it out the mouth. On your last exhale, gently lowering down to your belly, curling the back toes under and back into our tabletop position. Going on to the other side, reaching the right leg back and up, pulling the knee to the outside of that right hand, placing the foot, toes off the mat, heels in, lizard. Taking your sways side to side, looking forward. Breathing deep, and engaging the body so as not to just fall here, but to hold a little bit of integrity, a little bit of strength. Plant that left hand onto the mat if you can, and heel toe the front foot between the hands into your low lunge. Engage the lower body, squeeze the inner thighs in, belly in, and when you feel ready, lifting up. Challenging yourself to point the pointer fingers up to the sky, interlacing the hands, opening the chest, breathing, inviting in the love. Gently dropping the right hand to the floor or to a block, or even to your hip, and opening out, reaching that left hand over to the right. Going only as far as feels good. Relaxing the shoulder away from the ear, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Pull the core in, reach both arms up and lower the elbows, spread the fingers out wide before bringing them down to frame the foot. Shifting the hips back into our half splits, flex through the front foot, find length in your spine. Inhaling, straighten. Exhale, melt down. 2 more times, or as many times as feels good. When it feels right, just melting and staying there. Deepening your breath. Letting it be a tool of compassion and acknowledgement of how you're feeling and whatever you're going through. Take a deep breath in, carefully bending through that leg, and then bringing it back. Knees together, come into that modified plank. Lift up as you lower. Inhaling, finding your cobra. Taking deep breaths in and deep sighs out through your mouth. Find strength, find grace, and when you're ready, releasing, curling the back toes under and pressing the hips up into your downward facing dog, taking 5 deep breaths here, pulling the lower belly in to lengthen through the whole spine, shaking the head yes and no, bending through the knees if you need to. Just be upside down. On your last exhale, we'll bring the knees as wide as the mat, big toes touching, rest the hips onto the heels, and lower your whole body down to the mat. Forehead hopefully touching the mat here. If not, you can use a blanket or a block. Creating space between the ears and the shoulders. Just melt. If you'd like to take this any further, you can bring the palms together, press them into a prayer, and bring that prayer back behind your neck, just to open up through the triceps, which really opens up the heart. Remember your breath. Carefully release the palms if you had the prayer position. Begin walking yourself all the way up. Carefully make your way onto an easy seat, cross-legged. Once you're there, reach in the left hand up to the sky and bringing it back behind you, fingertips on the floor, and bringing the right hand onto the knee to twist. Inhale, find length. Exhale, pull the belly in to twist. On your next exhale, come back to center. Breathe it in, right hand reaches up. Exhale, reach it down behind you. Lengthen through the spine, twisting over to the right. With love, coming back to center. Bend through your legs, place the feet down, and just hug your knees for a moment. You can even challenge yourself to really balance on your butt here. Give yourself a hug, like a real hug. When you feel ready, you can hold on to the shins or the back of the thighs and just take a few rolls on your spine, just to break it up. And then carefully coming all the way onto the back, still pulling the knees into the chest. Elongate the spine on your mat and shift the hips side to side. Massage through the back. Breathing, closing the eyes. If it feels good, you can bring the knees wide. And if you want to go further, taking a happy baby. Shifting from side to side or finding stillness. Just breathe and feel your whole back and spine on the floor. Wherever you are, bring the feet down to the mat, hip width apart. We'll take ankle to knee, flexing through the right foot, and bringing that ankle and foot over the left leg. Staying here, or if you have a block or a book, you can place that left foot on it to create some height. Otherwise, you can reach your hands through and hold onto the shin or the back of the thigh. Not forcing anything, just opening up through that right hip. Breathing, closing your eyes. Allowing yourself to be where you are right now. Breathe deep as you release the hold of the leg and allow the legs to fall over to the left. Reaching that right arm out and placing the left hand on your body, whether it be on the belly, the chest, or somewhere in between. Breathing deep, applying your medicine of love without force. You can carefully bring the hands back to center, helping your legs come back up. We'll reach that right leg all the way up to the sky. You can hold on to the back of the thigh or the calf. Straighten the leg if you can and really press all of your strength in that leg against your hands for 3, for 2, for 1. Release. Placing the foot on the floor, switching onto the other side, flexing the left foot, hanging it over the right leg, and taking whatever variation of ankle to knee works for you now. Breathing so deeply, relaxing the whole spine onto the floor. Letting yourself feel everything. Remember your breath, releasing the hold and dropping the legs to the right side. Reaching that left arm out and resting the right hand on your torso where it feels right. Notice how you're feeling in your body, in your chest, in your belly. Know that you can just exhale out your mouth whenever you need to. This is your time to truly just be what you are here and now. When it feels right, bringing everything back up and into center. Reaching the left leg up to the sky, holding onto the back of the leg, and begin pressing that leg with all its strength into your hands. For 3, 2, 1, release. We're now going to take bridge, but I'm going to take a supported bridge, so bringing a block or a book or even a rolled up blanket or pillow underneath the hips to just raise them up, knees hip width apart, feet hip width apart. You can also take the legs up the wall if you're near a wall. Just press your booty up against the wall and then reach your legs up. If you really want to challenge yourself, you can just do a regular bridge. But overall, just place your hands in your belly wherever you are and breathe. Digest. Gently lower the legs if you're at the wall, or lift the hips just a little bit to remove any props that you had, and bring the whole body flat on your mat. Opening the legs, relaxing the palms face up, settling yourself into your own Shavasana. Begin wiggling those fingers and toes, just inviting in gentle movement. Through your belly and your chest. Maybe taking a nice long stretch through the whole body and rolling onto your right side before pressing up, making your way to your easy seat. Take your time. You can roll out the shoulders or the neck. Take a few deep breaths. We're going to do a little tapping. So we'll cup one of our hands and take it from the neck all the way down to the wrist, just patting light little slaps and pats on our whole arm, just a few times, and then rinsing it all off. So wiping that hand from the neck down to the fingertips. And when you're ready, moving on to the other side, cupping the hand, little taps all along the arm, get all of it, every square inch. And starting from the neck, just wiping it all off. Finding center, and we'll begin tapping the pinky side of the hand. And you can do it either just on one hand with the fingertips or with both hands like I'm doing now. Breathing deep, tapping these points. Repeating within or aloud, I am safe. Tapping now on the outsides of the eyes. I am loved. Even though I feel this way. Tapping underneath the eyes. I am worthy and deserving even though I feel this way. There's nothing wrong with me. Tapping underneath the nose. I'm okay. I am not alone here. Tapping underneath the lips. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be, even if it feels scary. I know I am supported. Tapping underneath the collarbones. I am allowed to feel this way. I am allowed to understand it and be loving towards myself through the process. Taking your fingertips and tapping under the arm. Even though it feels scary, everything will work out. Best case scenario. Tapping the other arm if you want. Now tapping with the fingertips, the center, the crown of your head. I am allowed to feel this fully. Nothing is wrong with me. I honor where I am. I give myself the time that I need. I'm tapping the sternum now. Breathing deep. I allow myself to love. I am here, and I'm thankful for that. Placing both hands on your chest, dipping your chin, breathing and bowing to your heart. There's love there. Palms together now, in prayer, rising in thanks and gratitude, and bowing if you choose. Namaste. Thank you for practicing with me. If you cried, wonderful. Just allow all the thoughts and the emotions to come. You're safe to do so. Give yourself a big hug, some kisses on your arms. You deserve it. I hope you feel good. I hope you feel better soon. Let me know how you're doing in the comments down below. Know that you are not alone. I will see you next time. Sending you so much love.